and you have to take a dance with the devil. So I was like, nah, I don't want to do a dance with the devil. I just take the 10 bands up front and we're good. No loan payments back.
Wait. Hold on.
Bro, this is Ottawa. This is scary.
So you were just...
What's poppin'? It's your boy HBKA Money, and we're here at, of course, studios with my boy Vin behind the cam. Same shit on all social media. HBKA Money, don't sleep, tap in, and yeah, I do YouTube, and I'm one of what? That's it.
Best city in Canada.
Best city in Canada? Toronto. I know that was a bold statement. A lot of people are gonna be like, oh my God, everybody always says Toronto. But I just feel like it's so lively over there, especially when you're younger. I feel like Ottawa is like retirement city. So I don't know why it's the capital, first and foremost, but Toronto, because it's like, yeah, if you're doing something like creative, even non-creative, there's a lot of good energy. You know, there's a lot of people that will help you get to that point, you know what I mean? And yeah, just the social networking is just so much more better, you know?
It's true.
So I was gonna tie that into, I just didn't want to get too off topic, but you just have to be careful, like anywhere you are, you just have to be careful who you mix energies with for the most part, but like you can kind of see through experience and like getting older, but I mean like it's anywhere you go, you know, it's anywhere you go, so you just gotta know who to like tap in with and like shine with, yeah, simple.
About the other provinces though.
Okay, so I'll say this, what is going on in Saskatchewan? What is going on in Nunavut? Like, no, that's a write-off. Like, you niggas aren't doing anything over there. I'm sorry. Montreal's a good one too, though. Like, if it wasn't Toronto, I'll go to Montreal. Saskatchewan, like, what are they doing over there?
What would you say is like a straight Ontario band?
Like, could this be like anything?
It could be anything.
Put in. I don't know why my head went there, but just like Putin, I don't know, like everybody just be on some shit with Putin.
I was so thinking about a banger, like a song.
Oh, you said a banger.
Banger.
Oh, I heard banner. So I was like, oh, okay, a banger. So the Talib twins, yeah, I don't know the music like that, but like, yeah, like their tracks, obviously Bad Bitches Gonna Strip, The Boys Gonna Trap to This, that track. I have to hear them, but like basically those, like everybody was rocking with those.
Top 5 Canadian artists of all time.
Dang. Drake at number 1, 100%. Who else is Canadian? Doovie. Okay. Doovie's there. This is Canadian, obviously. Like I know but that's tough. The Weeknd, we'll put him there. I guess.
You're hesitant about that?
Because I just feel like he's too mainstream now. But like the old, like the trilogy and like, yeah, that True Love, like, nah, top spot. But who else is hot right now? Other two, Houdini and what's my boy's name? Benji. Northside Benji. Northside Benji's tough. Hell nah. I'm sorry. Hell nah. Okay.
Tory Lanez.
Oh shit. Okay.
There's a few that you forget, like.
Yeah, they're Canadian. Yeah, they seem like. Okay, so we're taking out The Weeknd and Houdini, rest in peace. And we're putting Party Next Door and Tory Lanez. There you go. Not in order, but definitely Drake at number 1, 100%.
Like this is that. That seems to be like, that's a prevalent thing. It kind of calmed down a little bit.
Yeah.
But like, what's your take on that? Like,
new pack in there, there's gasoline. But I think, I'm not gonna lie, because it's not my homies, I kind of find it funny sometimes, you know, because they're so disrespectful. Like, who told you to come? Like, they're just in the studio, just like. And you know how music is, like if you're trying to perfect it or get to that level, like they're replaying the line back and back. So it's like, it's crazy, but like, hey man, that's the new culture, you know, like it's lit, and like, because it doesn't affect me or my people, then it's calm. But like, if I was in that situation, I would be livid, you know, like livid.
And you're worst artist of all time.
Worst artist? Oh man, people are gonna hate me for this, but Lil Wayne.
Okay, well, go ahead and explain.
Yo, so I don't hate the guy, but his music just does not appeal to my ears. Like maybe some old tracks, like he came out 6 foot, 7 foot, but like, nah, just like the new shit, it just like, I don't know, like Weezy F Baby, F is for phenomenal. That's not, look, what is that? I'm sorry. Everybody gasses a lot of shit with him, but nah, not me, I'm sorry.
Well, yo, I won't lie to you.
Yeah.
There's no reason for me to listen to a new Lil Wayne song. Do you still feel the same way about his old shit as well?
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, he has bangers. I'm not even like throwing those away. It's just like, yeah, that is not doing anything for me. I don't know.
Artists that of music, like someone you just disappointed in?
So I have 3 actually off the top of my head. And that's crazy that it even came to me that fast, because usually these types of questions, it takes me a while. But Chris Brown, because it's just like, the shit he was given before was like, whoa, you know, like I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like, I can't do that. It's like, and then Party Next Door, just because, same thing, like, bro, you're good. Like, you're just falling off slowly. And then I left him for last, but the baby, just publicly, the image that he's trying to carry is just too much. And then like your music's just the same. Like there's no, literally I could play one track and it's like the same verse, but on the next beat. Or like, I don't know if that makes sense. So those 3, disappointment. They can't come back from it either.
I feel the same about Chris Brown. Shit doesn't hit anymore.
You know,
Everyone's still kind of does. I don't really know why.
it's because of that image of like, he's still like a 90s baby and he has all these tattoos and like the blonde hair, like this pause, but the sexiness catered to it. So it's like, that's why I can understand. But like, I tried to listen to his album, his recent album. It's like 2 songs in, I'm just like, okay, next. Back to my playlist, you know?
Party Next Door, that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Like, disappointed that he doesn't put out music.
That, as well as like, I don't think he's ever going back to Break from Toronto, What's Good, like those were like staples. Like I'm telling you, like Toronto was like not that big in music other than Drake at that time. So it was like, when he came, it was like, you know, like he's not coming back from that.
Do you ever worry about being canceled for something that you do?
All the time. Even right now, you know, because it's like I said, it's like you could fully be like just with your own self, trusted in what you're saying, and then it's like it's not that nobody will agree, but that one person that has that like kind of power, like voice, could say it like, yo, this guy said this, and then it's just done for you. So it's like I'm very loose with what I say, and like if you know me, you know I'm sarcastic. So it's like I don't think people take it the wrong way, but like also, I don't want to get canceled before I even get up too, you know? So like, I'm still but I have a lot of ideas that are like crazy and stuff, but I put them in the back until, you know, it's time.
Has that affected what you do out of art?
Yeah.
Has that affected your art?
I would say before, when I was first starting up, for sure, because it was like, even though like everybody kind of knows me and knows who I am, not everybody from my audience of like the social platform understand that or know that. So I mean, before for sure, but like now it's like read the room, because it's like some people still don't take certain jokes, but like just from like interacting with so many people outside the camera or inside the camera, it's like I see that it's like you just have to say it to them a certain way. So like it's the versatility, you know what I mean? So like right now, like I'm cool in my own skin, and it's like I show you that light because it's like I can tell like I'm breaking through, you know, like, yeah.
Yo, just with lyrics that hit different.
Yeah. Off the top of my head, like, man, I listen to so much music a day, so many songs, so many different artists, but like right now in this moment, Survival, Drake. That's a rude one. Like any mood I'm in, like sad, mad, angry, frustrated, like he just, I don't even know the lyrics right now. Like he just in it, like he just came on rude and aggressive, and like it fits any emotion you're in. Yeah, so if you know that track, there you go.
Let's play it.
Yeah. Got that shit loaded up already. Matter of fact.
My daddy got sweets like Bernie Mac. He dresses himself just as a hit show. Let me not get ahead of myself.
So, I mean, it kind of speaks for itself, but it's like, he's just in his like that like king element, classy, you know what I'm saying? And he's just kind of like in his own lane, you know what I mean? So it's like, it kind of reminds me of myself. Like when I got to that point, it's like, I don't need you, I don't need this person, like I'm good by myself. Like severing ties, like even if you do that, I'm still good where I am. Just a little shit like that, and like always keep it classy when he says like, daddy got suits like Bernie Mac, he dresses himself. So it's just like, it just resonates with me, just like in a like, just carry your, like no matter what's going on in your life, just carry yourself to that high point, you know what I mean? Don't let it distract you or move you off course. Just keep doing what you gotta do. Some boss shit, you know? Boss mentality. Yo.
What song made you fall in love with music?
Find Your Love, Drake.
I'm more than just a number.
Caribbean, and then it was like, he's given that sense of it, and then also like the new profound of like what's the new R&B. at the time. So it's like that. And like obviously he was still up and coming, but like yeah, man, that was like a staple. It's always about Drake. I'm not gonna lie, he's different. Like now that I'm probably me riding a little bit, but he's oh man, he's that guy, you know? So it was that for me.
How would you describe
Yeah.
the Canadian sound?
Man, that's kind of tough just because there's so many, I don't even want to say elements, but like there's so many different sounds. So even if it is the same thing, it's like, but I feel like I almost want to say it's a mix between kind of everything. So it's very creative because it's like a little bit of the American, like a very tad bit of the UK, and then even like I don't even want to say Afrobeat because that's stepping way too far out. But it's like a mix of everything, so it's different because it's like it's a different sound, you know. Like I've never really, like Doobie, Northside Benji. It's like feel good music, but also like I'm really in the streets doing this shit too, boy. Don't play with me. It's different, like I don't know, but closer to the American side, I would say, obviously. But yeah, like it's in its own lane. Like it's very, I don't know, man. That's a toughie.
You mentioned Afrobeats.
Feel good music.
Yeah, and you also mentioned you're Jamaican.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm a lab rat, so I'm Jamaican, Guyanese, Moroccan, Indian, Syrian. So if any girls are trying to add to the I'm joking. My heart's closed off. I'm sorry. We're taking that back. Nah. You're good where you are. I'm good where I'm at.
Afrobeats versus dancehall. Like, do you feel like I feel like dancehall has always been like on top of itself.
Absolutely.
But Afrobeats is coming in and making a huge splash, a huge wave.
Bigger than dancehall even.
Yeah,
you know? Yeah.
Would you say it's bigger?
Yes, because of social media. I just feel like, because dancehall is still huge. That's the crazy part. But these are all songs from like kind of like the 90s, early 2000s, early like 2010s, like that type of stuff. So I feel like if social media was the way it was back then, oh man, it would be a very tough one. But Afrobeats are just like good, like it's just feel like literally it's like somebody was telling me this, but it's like feel good music. Like when you put that on, it's like any mood you're in, it'll kind of calm you down to like being that like motivated, productive, like oriented self of yours, you know? So yeah.
So right now you say that's Afrobeats.
Yeah. The Caribbeans are gonna come from my head, but hey, I love Africa too. We're all together, you know? No beef.
Let's talk about illuminati.
Oh man.
I just want to hear your thoughts.
I believe in it. Selling your soul comes to mind. Obviously, that's what the other word for it or phrase, whatever. Bro, it's scary because it's like I even had some shit that I thought like was Illuminati for me, you know. But like I'll get into that in a second. But like, basically like if you don't know what it is, it's like basically giving up somebody's like soul or maybe them dying.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, sacrifice. So somebody else is sacrificial towards your destiny of like greatness or like money or whatever. So anyways, going into my story, this is when I was like, this is like very recently, so probably like a couple months ago, this is when I started making my mark on like YouTube. I still have a lot of ways to go, but I just mean like when I was ringing bells a little bit more. And there's this guy in like a bubble tea place, and he literally gave me a golf ball, and I don't want the golf ball. And then he was telling me I could e-transfer you $10,000 right now, and you have to take a dance with the devil. So I was like, nah, I don't want to do a dance with the devil. I'll just take the 10 bands up front and we're good. No loan payments back.
Wait. Hold on.
Bro, this is Ottawa. This is scary.
So you were just... Where were you again?
Chat time, like a bubble tea place.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're just by yourself?
I was with one of my homeboys, and yeah, the guy came up to us, offered me a golf ball, and I was like, I don't want a golf ball, a white golf ball. I took
First
it.
red flag.
Yeah, first red flag, because I don't know what was on that. Like, I don't know. I felt, and like, I'm good at picking up energy, so I felt very disoriented from the conversation. But like, I kept, it's kind of funny too, because it's like, this is like, you don't really see this.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't want your golf ball, and he insisted I have the golf ball. So me and my boy are kind of like chiming with him, and he's like, I'll give each of you like 10 bands if you take a dance with the devil. Like this guy's tripping. Like, I don't know, he's on some shit,
What did he look like as well?
He was like kind of an older white man with gray hair. He was wearing a cap, short gray t-shirt, cargo pants, or olive. Yeah, that to the T, I got it. Yeah, so it's just weird, you know. The energy was like I never felt that kind of energy actually. Like I felt awkward and weird, but it was like even more than that, you know. So he kept increasing his price, but me and my boy were like, bro, we don't want to take a dance with the devil. I'll take the each answer and we'll be out our ways. We can split it, you know. We're hee-heeing, ha-haing with him, but nah, like I ended up taking the golf ball. Red flag, red flag. I clearly like don't value myself. I ended up leaving, I got my bubble tea, me and my boy just laughing. And then I felt like this weird thing in my body, and it was like a jump. Like I don't know, I was just like, whoa, what the fuck? And then I literally just took the golf ball, and it felt like weird in my hand. It was like my hand was shaking. It was weird. Like I've never like, other than him, he does, like nobody else knows this, but it was weird. I just sat it down on a step, and then that was it. I didn't think much of it. And like obviously it's like people would say like I've never seen him again. He just vanished into thin air. But it's like at the same time, Otto was so big. Like I don't think I would run into him again, but it was very weird. Sorry, I went off topic, but like going back to the Illuminati thing, I don't know if that's what it was, but it's like almost I felt like in position to like sacrifice whoever it was to like get to where I want to be or need to be. So it's just like with the rap game, it's a lot different. Like I feel like there's a lot of like big artists just randomly having like overdoses or like all this shit, and then like the people that they were kind of like in it with are starting to like randomly just blow up and shit. So it's like I don't know, this guy's probably like, what the fuck? The golf ball was crazy. Like